Good evening, everyone. Hello. Good evening, everyone. My understanding towards tourism is when people move from their various homes to visit beautiful sceneries aside, sceneries attraction, and then for relaxation purpose. And my region happens to be the largest region in Ghana, and it has beautiful tourist sites like the Larabanga Mosque, Mole National Park, and it's well protected in my region. So each and everyone who wants to visit a nice and relaxed place, you can visit my region. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hariya. Naa Ahemaa, you have the floor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tourism is a commercial organization and operation for holidays and places of interest to visit. Greater Accra region is the capital city of Ghana. Greater Accra region is the gateway to Ghana, where all international flights come through the Kotoka International Airport. This makes Greater Accra region the first center of attraction. We have so many beautiful monuments in Greater Accra region, such as Kwame Nkrumah Museum, Osha Fort, Osu Castle, Independence Square, where we hosted Global Citizen Festival yesterday. We have so many beautiful beaches you can have for relaxation, and our national food, which is Gankenke. Greater Accra region has the best tourist sites. We have the first-class road which leads to tourist sites. A lot of work must be done.
Naa Ahemaa, your 1 minute is up. Xornam, you have the floor now.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tourism is basically the visit of people to places of interest for recreational and also for business purposes. The Volta region, I believe, and there is no doubt that it is the tourism hub of Ghana. And for every place that you want to relax yourself and witness beautiful scenery and encounter beautiful people, I will entreat you to come to the Volta region. We boast of the tallest mountain in Ghana. That is Mountain Afaja. We also have Blue Waterfalls, which is the tallest waterfall in Africa. How about you visit our Tafiatome Monkey Sanctuary? Well, there are a lot more when it comes to tourist sites in the Volta region. When you are interested in cultural tourism, I will entreat you to visit us during our festival celebration, such as the Hugbachocho Festival and Dessert Festival, which is celebrated by we the people of Juje. I tell you that in the Volta region, you don't only visit us, you experience us. Thank you.
Thank you, Xornam. At this point, I'll hand it all over to the judges to ask the ladies questions. And the judges will be asking 2 questions, and ladies, all the questions are directed to all of you. And so when the question drops, it is for all of you. Judges, over to you.
Hello, ladies. You're looking beautiful. And before you answer my question, I really want you to boost up your confidence because you've started on a low platter. I'm not feeling your confidence at all. Your voice is weak, your demeanor is a little bit defeatist. So please lift it up before you answer my question, okay? So the question is, what in your view are the main obstacles facing tourism development in your region, and what solutions do you propose? Did you get the question?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the question. Some of these problems we are facing in my region is poor network, poor road network. Most of the tourists find it difficult to visit our tourist sites because of our bad inner roads. So they don't even find interest in moving to our various tourist sites because our people don't make our roads so comfortable for them to drive through. And it doesn't even attract them for them to visit and revisit the tourist sites. Thank you.
Okay, Naa Ahemaa, you can go.
So we have low publicity, very little knowledge about the tourist sites and historical background in my region. And I believe governments, agencies, stakeholders, and the media must invest their time and resources to educate and inform through advertisement for people to know what we have as a country so that we can sell Ghana and revenue will be generated through local and foreign. Sure, thank you.
Honam, you have the final one.
I believe that every sector definitely has its own obstacles. And the COVID-19 pandemic compounded the obstacles faced in tourism development in the Volta region. First off, I'll talk about the poor infrastructure base to the tourist sites. The roads are bad, and sometimes the infrastructure at the specific tourist sites are not in good shape. So I would definitely urge them to construct roads that need to be constructed and also renovate the tourist sites when there is a need to be. Also, for tourism, I also believe it's more or less like a business as well that needs investors. Thank you.
Honam, your 1 minute was up. Now, which of our judges is taking the next one? Jigodi?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to make this second one a little bit more interesting for you to answer. What I'm feeling is that you're letting the nerves take over. The two things we will want to find out from this question is the clarity of the message, the clarity you're going to give in your message, and the creativity of your response. So it's just a simple question. Try hard. Why should a first-time tourist to Ghana visit your region? Remember the 2 C's I just said.
Much. As aforementioned, the Volta region is a place filled with beautiful scenery and beautiful people. I recount working at a COVID testing center where we test people going out of the country. When they ask me where I'm coming from and I tell them the Volta region, they say, wow, the Volta region is filled with beautiful people. And I believe the first reason why any new tourist should visit the Volta region is because of we, the beautiful people. We know our culture and know what our tourist site stands for us. When it comes to our tourist site, they have histories, which I believe every new tourist needs to know about. And when you go to some of our tourist sites, there are accommodation as well, where you can have to rest your head for as long as you like to stay at these tourist sites, and there is no limitation. I always say, you need to come and experience us. Thank you.
Thank you, Honam. Naa Ahemaa.
Thank you very much. So Greater Accra region is the capital city of Ghana. We are hospitable people, and we host the seat of government. Greater Accra region can boast of 8 national food, which is the Gan Kenke. When you come to my region, I can take you around to visit national monuments such as Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Museum, Independence Squares, and many more. You would also have to relax at the beaches. We have La Pleasure Beach, Next Door Beach, and many more. You will now relax yourself and enjoy yourself with our amazing and authentic music, which will keep you glued to Ghana, and you will stay longer than you plan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Naa Ahemaa and Hariya. Your take on this question.
Thank you so much for the question. I would love a first-time tourist to visit my region because all aspects of tourism is located in my region. When we talk about eco-tourism, we can talk about our Mole National Park, which is recorded as the first and largest tourist site in my region. We can also boast of our historical tourist sites like the Larabanga Mosque, we can also boast of our Larabanga Mosque, the slave market, and many more. We can also talk of our culture tourists as the Damba Festival, which is performed yearly to make you feel relaxed and release stress. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. Judges, what are your comments on the ladies' performance with this first round? I'll start with Her Excellency.
I would just like to say that the responses have been very eloquent, in depth. I would also like to see a bit more confidence in terms of the responses, that you do know your regions and that you represent as ambassadors for your regions. You become ambassadors for your regions that will sell your region to the world. So for me, a bit more confidence as you begin to eloquently display your regions respectively, and also you are able to highlight all the regions, your respective regions. You spoke about tourism, the sector, also the impact that COVID-19 has had on the sector, and especially the tourism sector has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. So those are highlights that the opportunities are there.
Okay, thank you so much, Her Excellency. I'll move to Jigbodi.
Okay, so in this first round, I'm having a little bit of a hard time to understand the clarity of your message. I'm being very honest. So I want to see more clarity. I said go out and be a light. When you are going to go out and be a light, you have to be able to be clear. You have to be able to put in some creativity by letting us see. And then you have to give your content weight, okay? So you did, I would say that what you could have done better was the fact that let your message come across without showing as much nerves as you showed. So much nerves are showing, and I talked to you about that a lot. So I wasn't happy with the first part because I feel like we could have moved a little further when it came to the clarity of your message. So in the second half of this, I want to see more. So let me give you more feedback. Hariya, work on your nerves, okay? That's stopping you from being the bubbly, self that you show. Work on your nerves. Your words were not coming out. They were not fluent. Naa Ahemaa, you were all over the place. Xornam, you did well in terms of your communication, and that came across. And then with the obstacles, I must applaud you for how you responded to that. So for my individual responses, that is what I'll say. Naa Ahemaa, frame, just get organized. Okay, you have another opportunity. Get organized. Hariya, you are not being clear. Xornam, just raise the ante to be better. That is what I'll say.
Thank you, Jigbodi. Janet, what are your thoughts on the first group?
I echo what Jigbodi said, but I'm definitely going to give you my perspective as well. So my perspective is that you haven't researched well at all. Do you know why I said that? Because I'm a marketer by profession, and for me to take my money to go to another country, it means that that country must be giving me something, an experience that another country will not give me. So if I want cultural tourism, according to Xornam, I should come to the Volta region. Is it better than another country that offers cultural tourism? That was not clear. Maybe I would like to see the tallest mountain. Is that what you said? Okay, so maybe that is unique. If I come to Greater Accra, so it's a capital city of, every country has its capital city. Why should I come to the capital city? You talk about beaches, there are better beaches in the world compared to Ghana. So there is nothing unique to draw me to your region. Do you get what I'm saying? If I come to yours, Hariya, like I have said, and I've said it time and time again, when I ask you, Hariya, what is your identity? You always say, and I keep telling you, this competition is not about, it's about time you started realizing that if you win, you're going to be Ghana's beauty, Africa's pride. Do you understand the word pride? So please, in the second round, ladies, we've been with you for 11 weeks. Some of us have mentored you. You have no right to be nervous. You have no right not to believe in yourselves. So second round, I want you to trust who you are right in your heart. Come and deliver stellar performances. Are we good?
Thank you so much, judges.